Cameron Hutchinson. I play at Cooker Control. My current handicap is scratch. I'm not going to talk you through my bag. Obviously I have an all ping bag. I'm going to start with my wedges. I play with the tall grind ping wedges. I've got specific positions and yardages for each of my wedges. Pitching wedge, 54 degree, 60 degree. Obviously pitching is your scoring. That's where you make your birdies, where you grind for your pars. These need to be dynamite really. I've got certain positions in my swing for different yardages. For example, my 54 degree full out goes 95 yards. The grip down half swing, 75 yards. Slightly shorter than that, 50 to 30 to 20 and so on. Obviously pitching wedge, want a slightly lower flight with your pitches to take the spin off. My pitching wedge, for example, full out I hit, it's 119 yards. Needs to be very precise for yards when you get to a certain standard, because every yard counts, every shot counts. Obviously when you get on the tour, every shot is a lot of money. Full out 119, grip down half swing 94, slightly lower 72, 63 and so on. I also play with the I-15 irons, they're new to me actually. I play with the ZZ65 shafts. Like I said, they're very new to me. I got these because I found it a lot easier to shape the ball. I also have the S57s, and I found them very hard to shape the ball and hit certain shots of them. I find it's a lot easier to hit. I feel a little bit more forgiving when you don't necessarily catch it, especially more on the long irons. The 3-iron example, in a long club when you got a blade, looking down at the 3-iron, it is very, very tough to hit. But I think these are the best clubs I've ever got. The shaft ZZ65s, great shaft, like I said, a lot easier to shape the ball with. The grips, I've got a slightly thinner grip on these irons because I've got small hands, and like I said, I find it a lot easier to draw the ball, especially when I've got smaller grips. It's a lot easier to release it. I hit my 3-iron 210. That's full out. Grip down, I think it's about 180 yards. Obviously, you need to, for example, when you're at a links course, you need to adjust to certain yardages, certain conditions, and certain shots. I play with the I-15 3-wood. I've got a extra stiff shaft in this, 15.5 degree. I think this is a beautiful club, especially to lock down, especially when you're on a bare lie. I find it a lot easier to hit since it's a small head. I find it easy to shape the ball, hit different shots with it. It's actually quite nippy around the green, especially when you're on a links course. I hit this full out, I'd say probably 235, 240. When I like to draw the ball, maybe a little bit more, fade the ball, take a little bit off it. I also play with an I-15 Rescue Hybrid. I've got the same shaft in this. It's a 17 degree I-15. Full out, this probably goes about 220. It's just something, just having between a 3-iron and a 2-iron. And it's very easy to hit. It's forgiving. It's a great club to have in your bag. It's something to definitely keep you in play if you're not having a good day with the driver. And also I have a G15 ping driver. I've got a extra stiff Serrano shaft in, 9 degree. I've also got a thinner grip on this on this as well, because I feel like it's easy to hit certain shots, hit the ball down low, release it more to hit a draw. It's just it's a really nice driver to have. It's a lovely shape to the head. Full out, probably it's about 270 to 280. I can get it going a little bit more if I need to, maybe a little bit shorter if I need to, obviously by adjusting your grip. And that's it. It's a great driver to have in your bag, and I'd definitely recommend it. And to finish off, I have a strange putter. You might have heard of it. It's called the Zen. I've been playing with this for the last 3 years, and I've always been a very chop and change putter. I've never found anything that's worked for me, but luckily this, for the past few years, has worked for me. I've had, as you can see, I put lead tape on to adjust the weight a bit, to get my own feel to it. It's a lovely, lovely putter. It's very nice. It's got a very natural feel to it. and I definitely recommend it. It's been working, so hopefully it'll carry on working. I play with the Titleist Pro V1X. I play with that ball because it's a little bit harder ball than the normal Pro V. I find it's easy to control with the spin rate. I do spin the ball a lot, and I find it easy to control the spin by using a slightly harder ball. I'm at my Titleist. I've got two purple dots. That's how I'm at my Titleist. It's not the advert then.